Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, we will take a look at the newly revamped Vanguard Hoplite, which is unexpectedly new to 3.6. As always, a massive thank you to my patrons. If you do enjoy my videos and would like to support my channel even further, follow the link to my Patreon page below. So, the Vanguard Hoplite is your dropship variant of the Vanguard lineup. All I knew was that we were getting the Vanguard Warden for 3.6, but it looks like the Hoplite is coming in as well, which is excellent. It's got a very long ramp, and then inside there are 6 seats for Marines, plus space for their weapons and equipment, and they even have this little heavy weapons locker for, say, the Scourge railgun. What I really like about the new Vanguards are where and how the components are situated. Behind the pilot seat is all the housing for the majority of the components. Under the stairs, it looks like it houses something, maybe a quantum drive. Either side of the stairs on the top are 2 shield generators. Underneath them, 2 power plants, and on the top of the stairs are where the coolers are. Now this is very exciting for me, because I'd really long for the day when we can actually start taking these items out, swapping them around, repairing them and so forth. Although this system isn't coming for 3.6, we are able to see the items, and apparently they will physically degrade over time. So it'll be interesting to see if that actually happens, seeing these components look old and used. This is kind of the first step to the engineering mechanic, which is really nice to see. And now that we're able to buy and have our items persist, it's going to look really nice if we start upgrading these components. Now the cockpit itself is very nice. I've always been a fan of the Aegis cockpits and the MFDs. They are kind of your gold standard when it comes to the tech, considering that Aegis hold the majority of military contracts. The view is okay, it's fine, it does the job. It's not great, but it's sufficient. The engine sounds, I was trying to get them as we spark up in the hangar, but it wasn't working. They do sound really good, and takeoff looks very cool with the folding wings and the new tracked gear. You'll hear the engine sounds a little later on in the video as I do try and angle it right. But in flight it handles great, nothing too distinguishing. It is quite an aerodynamic ship, so as you would expect it handles really well. I couldn't really pick a better time of day to be flying either. It's perfect to say the sun's rising, I think. But for a heavy-sized fighter ship, it really has got a good speed and a quick roll. The Vanguard series, I personally feel, will be one of the most used ships in the verse when it comes to combat. With a turret on the top, so an option for extra crew, an e-warfare option as well. This series will be really useful. It's also a handy size for landing, which means it's great for insertions in areas where space is a problem. But I will leave you with the rest of my footage. I did try it in combat, but the pips were going a little iffy, so I decided not to show it off because I didn't really do anything. Do let me know your thoughts though. Personally, I feel these ships are going to be very popular, especially to orgs and individuals who want to offer support for others. Being an org owner myself, I think having a fleet of these would actually be a very viable option when it comes to protecting our own or just running missions together. They are actually quite a joy to fly. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. There are plenty more 3.6 videos coming out, hopefully thick and fast. Hit the like button as well. It really helps get my videos noticed. Follow me over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan if you want to come and hang out with us all and talk ship and, well, hopefully join me in 3.6. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.
complete. Weapon systems offline.